My name is Casey O'Brien, and I am a walk-on placeholder at the University of Minnesota. I am also a 4-time cancer survivor.
I would describe Casey as just an overcomer, and he's a person that's going to not let any sort of circumstances impact his ability to have influence.
Football was something that's been really important in my life, and when I was originally diagnosed, I had my knee fully replaced, and so that was kind of out of the picture. And ended up talking to doctors and our team into allowing me to be a placeholder. They didn't think it was a good idea, but I did. And when I was graduating high school, I didn't want it to be over. And Coach Fleck had just gotten hired at Minnesota, and I went over there one day and basically just told him my whole story. I said, hey, I want to play college football, and I've told my story to different coaches, and nobody's really given me an opportunity. And he said, hey, if you come here, you got a spot here. And I committed on the spot. And the biggest thing I can say about Masonic is that it's always felt like home for me. They're going to give you the best that they can, but they're also going to do it in a way that makes you feel human. It's a community that you don't want to be a part of, but when you're a part of it, you just want to see everybody get through it. And when I go to visit different kids who I've gotten to mentor and help through the process, it's become an important part of my life and how I can really use my story and say, hey, I've been through what you're going through. I've had the same surgery. I've had the same chemo that you're having. And I'm sitting here living out my dream, playing college football, or 10 years later, still alive. I think that's part of the reason why I'm still here, is to be able to carry that on, to give hope to families and to kids going through hard times. And I don't take it lightly.
What I love about Casey is how he's taken the roll the boat mantra and the roll the boat culture that Coach Fleck has instilled in all the players and transcended that into his life with the adversities he's gone through, but also in his professional career and how it's impacted his ability to give back to society.
One thing that I wanted to do was to donate one of my jerseys to the 9th floor where I've been treated as a source of inspiration, when kids get off the elevator, to see my jersey and say, hey, he's walked these hallways and he's lived out his dream. And so I called up a friend at the hospital and told him this grand idea that I had to get a jersey framed and send it over. And he was like, what, the jersey's great, but let's go raise $1 million, redo the floor, and then we'll hang the jersey. It became an opportunity to make a better experience for the kids being treated at the hospital.
Casey, first off, congratulations on raising $1 million. Doesn't surprise me at all with who you are, how you've used your platform to be a force for good. You're unique, my friend, and keep on going.
We're sitting at a little over 1.1. Our goal is 1.4, and we need to make that happen.
Listen, when we leave this world, none of us take any of our possessions with us. None of us take any of our money with us. And when you see folks like Casey persevering, overcoming, because of folks like mHealth Fairview, it really inspires me to want to be generous. And I'd encourage anybody who's watching or listening to this video to give and give big.
For Lance, laces out, extra point good. That's what college football is all about.
Certainly. What an awesome moment.